Reporting from the belly of the beast, this is Crystal Myers-Barber.
Hello and welcome back to my live stream tonight. Well, it may be later here in Southern California, but big things are happening for President Trump and First Lady Melania as they've just arrived in Malaysia. Well, we're going to be taking a look at that, but just want to give you a little summary, just in case you didn't know. If you wanted to know where our president was, well, he is on a big trip while the government is shut down out here in the U.S. President Trump has officially taken off for his highly anticipated Asia trip, making one of the most consequential international tours of his second term. Just like I said, he just landed wheels up, wheels down in Malaysia. I'm going to take you there. We're going to see the whole video. And he's not only going to be visiting there, but he's going to move on to Japan and South Korea with a major goal, reasserting U.S. leadership in the region and tackling new trade negotiations with China. But this trip isn't just about diplomacy. I mean, right now we're starting to go, oh my God, is President Trump like the president of the world? You almost have to wonder. But basically, it looks like a lot of this stuff has to do with trade negotiations. So his first stop, which was today, he left on I think he left yesterday. And so he just arrived out there, and his arrival comes amid regional tensions between Thailand and Cambodia. And the U.S. is quietly supporting a ceasefire deal there. Sources say the president is using this moment to rebuild ties with Southeast Asian leaders, a region many critics say was neglected during previous administrations. Do you think? I'm 100% sure President Biden didn't do any of this. First Lady Melania Trump is also here on the trip with him. And I'm excited to see if we're going to even see her. So we're going to go right over there right now and take a look at this. This is fresh off the press. And let's get this party started. Up there like an hour ago. In case you didn't hear me, he just arrived about 1 hour ago.
And now, here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm going to play this whole thing because the narrative or the person talking is clearly from their country.
The moment that we have been waiting for. The door of Air Force One has opened and emerging now. President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. Stepping out from the aircraft cabin, the president pauses briefly at the doorway, acknowledging the ceremonial reception that awaits him below. The bright Malaysian sun reflects off the Air Force One, creating a striking image of power and diplomacy, a moment that will be remembered in both nations' history.
I was just kind of noticing on my end, it looks a little blurry, and I don't know why, but it does to me. See this? And by the way, this is right off the White House on YouTube. Fresh.
And there it is, a historic moment captured live here at Complex Bunga Raya, Kuala Lumpur International Airport. A warm handshake just now between Prime Minister and President of the United States.
And I want y'all to check out our Secret Service back there in the back. We're also going to see a little wind, a little bit of dancing, and we're going to see an interesting new flag. Check this out.
And now both leaders, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim and President Donald Trump, walk side by side along the red carpet here at Complex Bunga Raya. It is a graceful moment of diplomacy, a gesture of friendship that speaks of mutual respect between ASEAN, Malaysia, and the United States.
Whoops. All right, there we go. All right, we saw a little flash of the dancers. Did you see that? Did you see that? I hope we get to see that again. I haven't watched this yet.
Following the ceremonial honors, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim is introducing President Donald Trump to members of the Malaysian cabinet and senior government officials gathered here at the complex Bunga Raya.
How about that? It's like 8:25 here in California. And when does President Trump like ever sleep? You know, here it is, fresh daytime. He just landed, and this is just amazing.
And this is indeed a rare and historic moment unfolding live here at Complex Bunga Raya. For the very first time, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim and President Donald Trump stand together, two leaders from two nations meeting face to face on Malaysian soil. It is a scene filled with significance, the convergence of leadership, experience and vision. And for Malaysia and ASEAN, this meeting represents continuity and confidence in global diplomacy. For the United States, it reaffirms the strength of friendship and cooperation with a steadfast partner in Southeast Asia. And the exchange between the two leaders is warm, courteous and genuine. You can see the mutual respect, a reflection of Malaysia's diplomatic grace and the American spirit of engagement. Moments like this, though brief, carry the weight of decades of partnerships and the promise of future collaboration.
You see, Trump is dancing. This is hilarious. This is really funny. I did not know he was going to do this. He's doing the YMCA dance. Oh my God. That's so funny. We love it.
And what a wonderful sight we are witnessing right now at Complex Bunga Raya. In rare and light-hearted moment, President Donald Trump has joined the Malaysian dancers, moving to the cheerful rhythm of the ensemble, a spontaneous gesture of good.
Moving to the that was funny. The way he explained that was classic. Thank you.
Will that instantly lights up the ceremony.
All right, now let's take a look at this flag here. We have a flag that is we've combined the USA flag with, is this Islam? I just don't know. I mean, I'm watching this for the first time, and I'm seeing this new flag that they made just for us, right? What is that?
Now until he gets in the car. Right here. Right here.
Oh wow. We got it together. Please somebody comment who knows about what this flag means. It seems a little off to me. I don't know. I gotta look at that. Honey, can you look up the flag? I just want to say President Trump looks amazing. Doesn't he look well rested? He has such good energy. Look at it. Look at him. Okay, there it is. You can see it over in the corner of the screen. There's the dancers. He has been met with like a parade, dancers. I mean, just joy. This is amazing. Okay. All right.
The ceremony continues. We can see Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim and President Donald Trump engaging in a light and friendly conversation here on the tarmac of
Okay, I just want to interrupt with the flag. It's a national flag of Malaysia, also known as the Stripe of Glory, and it's composed of a field of 14 alternating red and white stripes along the fly and a blue canton bearing a crescent, and a 14-point star known as the Bintang Federal Star. So it just is their flag, and it looks very resembles what I was talking about earlier.
Complex Bunga Raya.
Thank you.
And parked nearby is the presidential limousine, the familiar black state car known worldwide for its security and symbolism. And beside it, the Malaysian Prime Minister's vehicle, ready to lead the convoy. Both are surrounded by tight yet discreet coordination from the Royal Malaysia Police, the US Secret Service and the airport security personnel. Now both Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim and President Donald Trump enter the vehicle, the motorcade doors closing gently behind them. In just a moment, the convoy will depart from Complex Bunga Raya, making its way toward Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre, where the ceremony will continue.
All right, look at him go. That was something to take in. And I was screenshotting the some of that because I'm going to put it over there on my X account, PromoGirl07. You want to come over there and follow me. Hello, William. Thanks for tuning in over there on YouTube. Let's go over to something else, a very hot topic. President Trump has been catching a lot of heat on X for meeting with the PM of Qatar. And so actually bringing him in on, Air Force One. Thought I saw some of that. If I don't have it, let me just go over here and we'll see if I can bring it up. I think he uploaded it. Pretty sure I saw it. I was hoping to see Melania. Let's see, the 24th. That's too long. I don't know why I can't find this now. Oh, here it is.
Yes, please.
See this. Sorry, when you're doing things live, things are a little crazy. Put me on the spot.
Well, I'm starting because you're in my country, so I want to welcome you, Mr. President. And as soon as I found out that he's coming to refuel, I said, I'm not going to allow him to take off unless I come and say hello to him. So thank you very much, Mr. President, and it's always good to see you.
Well, the Emir is one of the great rulers of the world, not just the Middle East. He's loved, he's beloved and respected by his country. I don't know what's more important, being beloved or respected. Both. You have a preference? Because you
Just so it's not beheaded, I'm okay.
have both. You're one of the few. And the Prime Minister has been my friend and a friend to the world. And we've done a lot together in the last, especially in the last year. What we've done is incredible. Peace to the Middle East. And they were a very big factor in it. So I just want to thank you. I was thinking, we're landing here, we're going to fuel up, and it's such an honor to have you on the plane. And you don't do this often.
Never first
I
time.
don't think he's ever done this, actually. But it's an honor. We have a great ally. He's a great ally. They are a great ally. And these are two great men. And as long as we're together and you have those cameras rolling, I want to just say we express our thanks. And you have a safe Middle East right now. And you're going to keep it that way for a long time. For a very long time. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
it. It's a great honor to have them on the plane.
Interesting. So what I see here when I watch something like this, even though people are falling apart, I see our president just being a man of peace and trying to keep, ceasefires. And so we have President Trump, after he leaves this trip, he is going to make a stop in Tokyo, Japan. So basically, he is going to be discussing trade and security as part of the agenda there as well. And he's going to, I'm trying to see when he's going to be there, but he's expected to meet with Japan's prime minister to discuss technology cooperation. It's all about AI, isn't it? Defense commitments and the Pacific Economic Corridor, which is a counterweight to China's growing influence. Behind closed doors, U.S. officials are saying this is where new trade terms could be outlined, deals that could benefit American manufacturing and energy exports. I know that we have a water machine in our house that I should talk about more. It's a Kangen water machine, and it is from Japan. It is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy we trade with Japan. If President Trump can do more, well, it's great. So his visit is also going to include a symbolic stop at a U.S. naval base, highlighting military readiness and alliance strength. Next, President Trump is going to head to South Korea. And as a matter of fact, as I looked at his schedule, he is going to be there on the 30th. So we're landing on the 25th. So he's allowed a good week, right? About next 5 days to be here in these places. And it's usually such a tight schedule. I noticed that President Trump seems to not stay places very long, but this could change. This itinerary could change is what I'm feeling from the Spirit of the Lord right now. Now, this right here with his plan is to he was going to meet with Russian President Putin, but that has been called off. But his final and most anticipated journey out there will be in South Korea, where Trump will attend the APEC Summit. And he's going to meet with President Xi on October the 30th, one day before Halloween. This meeting is called the Moment of Truth for U.S.-China relations. Trade tensions, Taiwan, and Chinese support for Russia's war economy are all expected to be on the table. That's pretty big. That's a lot going on in there. Analysts say Trump wants to walk away with a headline-grabbing agreement, something that reasserts America's leverage over China and reassures U.S. allies in Asia. Boy, good luck with that. Now, Melania is apparently there. I didn't see her. How would she sneak off? Why didn't she show up? I don't know why. But Melania Trump, it says presence hasn't gone unnoticed. I guess I just haven't really pulled that up yet, but she was seen departing Washington alongside the president, later attending formal receptions and cultural showcases in Malaysia. Okay, I don't know where, because they just put this up an hour ago, maybe about, on the White House. Maybe we'll see some of that, and we could check that out if I can, find it for us. So let's see here. Should be on here, right? Let's go back over and see if they've uploaded it. Oh, they have it. They made it really easy. So they have an audio where he's talking with the press, and I haven't seen that evidence yet. It's not on YouTube, and I'm on the White House and don't see that either. So there I guess it'll be somewhere else, because this is all I'm finding right now. Just wanted to give you just a little outline of what is happening and the excitement that our president is causing in that nation. Isn't that something? So this is going to be a very, I guess, productive week for America. And so let's keep our president in prayer, because he is away, and I would say in such uncharted territories. Definitely needs our prayers. The only last thing I could do is try to pull up X, which I don't have pulled up, and we could go there and just take a look and see, since I have y'all here already, if it'll cooperate, and if I can, find any evidence, because I would really like to see Melania there. And I wonder if President Trump had planned to meet with the Emir and Prime Minister of the state of Qatar. Like, that probably, I would say, likely would have been in the plan. And I can share this tab here, take you over and let you see what I am seeing. Let's see here. So we can look into this. Just let me zoom my screen in, so maybe you could see a little bit more of the screen. And then I could just put in First Lady. And we can just see if they posted anything there on her account. No, nothing. They didn't. And so what we'll basically see here is just a lot of stuff. But I know Laura Loomer was really calling out Trump. And she's a big time Trump supporter. She was really calling out Trump for being over there with Qatar, with having them there. Anyway, that's enough of that. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of strange, because I couldn't find her, Melania, there. You'd almost think she's really not there, but they say she is. So I'll definitely be covering this week. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back. Now, the time frames are just completely shifted for where president is. There's many hours of differences. And so while it's 8:45 p.m. here in Southern California, it's like the next day there, I guess. And so it's going to be a wild time, but I'm a late nighter. So if I see something else, I'll come back. We'll do a part 2. So anyway, thanks for watching. God bless.